왁시.
안녕하세요, 김단 단젤입니다.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thank you so much, 왁시 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 왁시.
우리는 지금 RF잼.
Yes.
RF잼을 위해서 왔고요. 그리고 why I invite you? Because I hope to.
무서워요. So scary.
Because you have very amazing and legend video.
Oh.
So I always just ask, oh, what are you thinking when you try this battle and this battle? And you have always tried for amazing energy and too many techniques of how to practice. I have too many questions. So maybe everybody same and they always just comment. Please invite Danje, invite Danje. So I had too much stress. Okay, waiting for me.
Yes,
hey.
Thank you so much. We are finally here. Danjel is here, 얘들아. 여러분, I'm here.
단젤이 또 한국어를 너무 잘해.
진짜 조금 알아요. Because of my best friend Quinta.
퀸타.
She teach me so many. So shout out to Quinta.
퀸타 보고 있어? Did you see?
보고 싶어였나?
보고 싶어요.
이게 네 교환 아니야?
자, 그러면은 지금부터 단젤의 정말 레전드 영상을 풀어볼까 하는데 단젤 have too many legend videos. But yesterday when I sleep before every video check. So I choose 2 event video.
Okay.
So first one is I Got a Funk.
Yes.
And then second one is DISCO.
Ooh.
Remix ago.
Wow.
진짜 so crazy. But who is your favorite partner? Do you remember?
Always 계속 재민이 우리 재민아. Dragon Boys always together. Because we are both born in like 00.
00, yes.
Yeah.
You and 재민 진짜 super 약간
Supernova.
supernova and supernatural. 그래서 from now on we start. Is okay?
네.
Okay, everybody, let's go.
갑자기 무서워.
갑자기 웃어. 근데 저지가 왁시야.
왁시앤짐.
왁시지. Okay, you first. Yes.
Grooving.
Yeah.
아니 근데 누나.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Actually, when DJ played this music, this part I didn't know.
Really?
진짜 몰랐어요. Because every time I hear this music, I hear like that.
highlight part.
네, 맞아요. I didn't know this is intro. So I'm like, 이게 뭐야? Like, what
진짜?
song is this? So I feel like, okay, maybe just have a groove.
Just groove
Just
and
dancing
listen to
first.
music.
네, 맞아요.
Wow. And then you know that? It's just so crazy.
And then this part,
Okay.
when like start like,
Yeah.
it's match. So I did turn, right? This move like that I never do in my life. You know, every time I turn,
Okay.
그냥 just turn. You know what I
know.
mean?
Yeah.
So this is first time I try this move.
First time.
That's why I go down because actually I almost fall down. So I go to ground.
저 진짜 저진데 정말 몰랐어요. I didn't know that. Just because your move is very smooth, pose and just music timing is very perfect. 너무 진짜 천재, genius. Look at judges, surprise. 와, perfect. How many tones? 재민.
야!
Everybody clap! 와.
힘들어.
너무 힘들어.
그냥 walk.
그냥 walk. 와.
Dancing time.
Yes.
My feeling is like club music.
Yes, club, like a club. 와, time is too fast. 와, 진짜 your first round is so perfect. 100% no. 200, 300, 400, 500.
I post that on Instagram. Still so many people share
Yeah,
the
I
video.
know.
진짜로. I'm like
진짜.
so thankful. And even when I travel to other countries, before when I go to Europe, are you this guy dance in white clothes? I'm like, yeah, that's me. And I'm like, are you a dancer? No, I just saw your video. I'm like, So I'm really happy because like people who don't know whacking and not dancer, now they know whacking. So it feel like
단재 thank you so much. 단재 너무 고마워요.
Thank you to all whackers. Everybody.
오케이, 그러면은 다음 영상 보도록 하겠습니다. 오케이, stop. How did you feel?
진짜 힘들어요, 누나. You know, this music BPM is too fast.
매니아 너무 빨라.
And I think like I know DJ purpose. I think DJ Hyoshi, she want like Jaemin and Danjel like style is super high energy style. So she want to make the battle more crazy. And then second round, okay, let's make more. And you know,
more high.
Yes, I think like music style is energy but really different. First music tung 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 club and music is so clear. And the second music is more like old school, like crazy, more dancing.
drama.
So that's why you can see in the beginning I'm like walking around. I want to change my feeling. Second round I want maniac, super maniac. So I'm like, okay, 왔어.
왔어.
Let's
진짜
go.
왔어요. 봅시다. 왔어. Come. Let's start your technique. 둥둥둥둥둥둥둥둥. And you're talking. 와. 재미있대.
Great.
Yeah, I like it. 진짜 I love you. I love you.
그리고 이거 like this feeling, and usually my style always I do like a lot of some technique, but this one I want more like drama and crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
More crazy feeling, and you listen to the music, your signature moving. You try full kick too many times.
Yes.
And then go to jamming.
And then go to the floor.
Wow. But everything is so very connect is very clean. 진짜 이거 어려워요. And then so you know. Judges! I was crying. 진짜.
Yeah, I want more like
drama and maniac. 진짜 너무 잘했다. 잘했고. 재미.
This is real maniac.
Different style.
네.
White and black, just different character. 그래서 우리가 이렇게 해서 한 번 더 연장전을 하게 됩니다. 진짜. Let's go. 진짜 턴 마스터.
어머.
진짜 근데 진짜 professional because 턴하는 와중에
you know, Top Gun stuck. Because you know, I didn't plan to take off. I try even stuck. I try keep moving my leg like step. 그리고 music is sway with me, so I want music like feeling more sway.
Wow.
Try to match music.
Perfect. 한 번 더 보자. And okay, one more check. Okay, step.
Brother Bin, I'm gonna. Boom! But that timing, I'm surprised.
Yeah, good timing. Wow.
So sorry.
So sorry. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna tell a little bit backstory about
this.
Last part, I go to Jaemin like, boom, this song is like partner dance. Like salsa, something.
Yeah.
So I feel like, oh, maybe I can go to Jaemin like, you know, like together, like with my partner.
Good. Your dance god come to your body inside.
Yeah.
진짜 단질 캐릭터가 strong하고 이런 느낌이잖아요. 근데 그래서 do you go to gym?
Yes.
Every day?
Almost every day if I have time, I always go gym. But if I travel for like competition or workshop and no gym, I just at home.
Oh.
Because actually before I was so skinny, guys. 진짜로. Waxy no. And I want change new image after COVID. Yeah.
그러면 why you try exercise?
And everybody just stay at home because of virus. So I feel like maybe I want to change. Try something, make my body better. And grow my hair longer.
단재 씨 최고다. 진짜
감사합니다.
너무 멋있다. 근데 1년이 흘렸어요. And then meet again in Korea. So DISCO. But this is final.
Yes.
진짜 제 최고의 베스트 파트너.
Yes.
단재 렛츠고! 잠시만요, stop. Hey. Why did you
Why? 왜 이렇게 계속? 야, 진짜 단지 그만해. 제발 그만해요.
너무 좋아요. But I love it. 너무 좋아요. 재밌어. So funny 하고 exciting 하고.
또 take off again with Jaemin.
야, 미쳐미. 야, 진짜. 와.
Yes. 그리고 이건 나 I really try to catch like the meaning of the lyrics because you know she say where are the good gods, gods, and she say Hercules.
Yes.
Hercules is like muscle god.
우와.
네, 이거 Hercules.
이거를 표현하려고 했던
네,
거예요.
that's why I want like Hercules.
와.
근데
뭐?
I think so. Some people don't know in Korea. So I'm like, they're screaming like, ooh, but I think they scream because just muscle.
Yeah.
조금 like they understand. Whatever, keep going. 그냥.
아, 진짜 웃겨. 와. 와. 야, 씨. 마스터. 턴 마스터. 우와. 야, 잠깐.
Combination.
잠깐. How many turns? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
6, 7, 8, 9 턴이야. 9 턴. 진짜 와, so crazy. 잠시만요. 나 이거 너무 좋아해. 단젤 have too many technique, but this technique my number one technique.
감사합니다.
아, 진짜 히어로.
자. 그래서 왔어. Yeah. Do you know why I do that? Yoonji is there, 누나. And before 2 years ago in RF Jam Vietnam, Waxy, Danzel, Yoonji, we joined 3 XYZ. 그래서 this round is legend Yoonji round. I need a hero. Zoom. If you see my mouth, I do like this.
아, 진짜?
야, 진짜로.
오케이. 우와, 윤지 맞아.
And I point to Yoonji. Yoonji is like here and she coming. She coming. 누나, 윤지.
아, 윤지 여기. 야.
That's me. That's my boy. She said like that. And you know, also like a little bit behind story that day. Actually, that day I had fever, 누나. 진짜 my condition was really bad.
너 몰랐어.
And Quinta saw and she gave me medicine. So I feel better, and then that's why final I try to.
진짜 근데 어떻게 피버를 하는데 이렇게 에너지가 진짜 미쳤는데? Okay, and then okay, drink water. But okay, sorry. Okay.
사랑해요, 재민아.
진짜.
우리 친구.
미쳤다.
이야!
와, 이거는 하이라이트. 진짜 완전 하이라이트. 진짜 둘이 약간 부딪혀 싸우고 있는 것 같아.
맞아요.
여러분 박수 치세요. 클랩.
그래서 like that part we dance together. I try to catch Jaemin. 근데 Jaemin like this, like that feeling. So I catch again and try to tell the story of like fighting. And I'm really surprised when we both jump
Yeah,
together.
진짜 이거 드라마.
Nothing planned, guys. 그냥 just natural. And this is walking.
진짜 walking.
Walking.
진짜 walking만 할 수 있어. Finally, I invite to Dangel. 자, 한마디 하세요.
Hope you guys enjoy our little session, and sorry we tried to mix Korean English because we tried to communicate well.
Yeah.
But see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Are we invite next time to Dangel?
아 좋아요. In Korea, I wanna see Rushi.
그때는 with 윤지 together.
네, 좋아요.
괜찮죠? XYZ 해가지고 같이.
어머머머머머.
괜찮죠? 그러니까 하트, like 눌러주시고요. 댓글 남겨주시기 바랍니다, 여러분. 그러면 지금까지 왁시
단젤
이었습니다. Bye. 단젤, why you join for walking battle or style battle every day, every time? You never stop.
Before, when I was young, like I want to win, but now it's just when I battle, I feel alive, 누나. And connect with the crowd. That's the reason why I love to battle. I love that feeling.
와, 근데 but sometimes top 8 or top 7 final then
네.
your heart is a little bit up.
Actually, I lose so many battles, like just top 8 or top 4, always big event, just second place. Before I was like, why? Maybe my dance not good enough. But now, recently, I changed my mindset. I think like really important is people remember you. Winner every battle is change. And people forget like 2 years ago. Who is winner? I forgot. 근데 they remember like, this round legend.
Yeah, raise on the video.
Yeah.
Like you.
Even like Munya lineup, Victor lineup.
Yes. Zion.
Yeah, I think like just make people feel, crowd feel and remember you is more important now. Because that's dance, you know. Dance is more about who can make you feel something. Like, why that person make me feel.
Yes.